Hi, this is Arielle Live TV from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. every Thursday. And today I have a wonderful guest, and I guess I just pulled him over in the street to just come on this studio. No kidding aside, but I want to welcome the Commander in Chief, Lieutenant Efferson from Highway Patrol, California. Of course, I want to welcome you here today, sir. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, it was just fascinating sometimes. Let's talk about what area are you in right now? I know there's a new building there. I keep passing by a highway patrol building. I believe it's in between of Nevada and California.
That's correct. We have a brand new California Highway Patrol facility. It's called the Mountain Pass Port of Entry Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Facility, and it's actually at the state line. It's actually in Nipton. And we have a brand new commercial enforcement facility there. We enforce the vehicle industry, as well as the agriculture station. So the agriculture station that's located in Yuma, California, near Baker, will be moved at the state line. So it'll be a joint port of entry there.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Since that building moved there, what is the rate of the crime now, or the how do you call that? The speed of the people who's driving back and forth, just going San Diego or
Right.
Nevada.
Well, since we've been there, we actually opened up in May of 2016. A lot of people didn't realize we were right there at the border, but because of our location is very visible, we have patrol cars parked outside. Actually, the speed has cut down during that stretch of highway from the state line, probably all the way to Barstow even. So traffic has been driving a little, pedestrians are driving a lot slower than what they usually drive without us being there. So I think it's actually great for that location.
So isn't it there's a saying of other people they said that the highway patrol need to make some money, so they actually there's the month that because all my family are also in law enforcement, they said we have the month of maybe end of the month or twice a month or twice a year that we actually give the tickets so that the government will have money. Is that true?
No, that's actually just a rumor, and in reality, the officers actually go out and write tickets to keep their sergeants, off their back, because they got to justify their activity, and it's something that they do daily, and then they keep up with the activity monthly. And at the end of the month, if one officer only wrote 2 tickets and everyone else wrote 10 tickets, the guy that wrote two tickets would probably get a talking to. So there is no California Highway Patrol quota or anything like that. It's just you got to be out there. And actually writing tickets actually helps save lives. So making people slow down, wear their seatbelts. So it's not a bad thing, but there's no quota for the CHP.
Are you sure? Because we talk about it, right? I hope you guys. I know we have a lot of viewers, by the way, and I thank you all. And I will do the shout out later. I want to continue the conversation with our Commander in Chief of Highway Patrol, no other than Lieutenant Efferson. Yes, what they said. Yeah, well, I think they need a quota. That's why I keep wondering. I said, wow, because I always drive back and forth, and it's like, there's another police. 2 miles ahead, there's another police to give you a ticket. And then another 2 miles away, sometimes 2 motorcycle, and then a truck, and then a car.
Right. So there's no such thing as a quota, but the more tickets that we write, it actually will enforce the vehicle code, and it actually results in saving lives because people will slow down more. They wouldn't drive reckless. They'll wear their seat belts, and it cut down on collisions as well. So there is no such thing as a quota. We're just out there trying to save lives.
I like that. So you guys heard that. It's just a rumor, but I think they need to make money to save life.
It does generate money, of course.
But I'm so happy that you give me a chance to actually share the story of the highway patrol. I know a lot of people think when I saw the police, I'm afraid with them. I don't know why, but before, I'm not afraid with them. Tell me why.
Well, you know what? We're out there actually, a lot of people think we're bad, and sometimes it takes one incident could change the face of how people look at law enforcement, but we're all not bad. Sometimes, an officer may be having a bad day, a bad arrest, but our agency, we look into that incident. We do a thorough investigation to make sure that everything was done properly. So we like being out in the community, something called public trust, and being out in the community, it actually shows those individuals, the public, that we're human just like them, and and so it's not all police officers bad. So we like to have other contacts with them at different events, school events, community events, and that way they can see a difference out of us instead of first time us meeting us on the freeway on an enforcement stop, maybe getting a ticket or maybe at a collision scene or something. So we do like getting out there in the public and seeing people, the public, out in the public, but they can see a different side of us.
How long you been in the service?
I've been on the highway for about 15 years now.
15 years. So how many years that you had to put in to retire?
Well, you can retire after 10 years, 15 years, but the magic number is 20 to 30 years we like to put in with the highway show. So I got a few more years left before I can think about retirement.
Hold on a second, please. See, that's the beauty about it on live. I'm in the studio now. I'm doing live. Talk to you later. Come over. So that's well, now I become interrupted. That's clear.
It's okay.
Sorry about that.
No, it's
Sorry
not a
about
problem.
that.
Sure.
So you've been putting yourself on the line for 15 years before you become a commander in chief, before you, in a highway patrol here. So you went through what?
The training academy.
Corporal, something like that. You went to the academy.
To the academy, yes. 27 weeks in the academy. And once you graduate from the academy, you become an officer anywhere in the state of California, of course. I was an officer for a few years, and I promoted to detective, so I was an investigator, investigated auto theft. We had a great time doing auto theft. Yes. We actually had a series we did called Bait Car, where we put the car out there in the community and people would steal cars, and it was actually one of our bait cars, and it actually helped cut down on high crime areas with car vehicle theft. So did that for a few years, promoted to sergeant, of course, and lieutenant, was in South LA. In 2014, it was a very busy area, and now I'm actually the commander here at Mountain Pass at the state line, lieutenant commander.
Wow, congratulations. I know you guys are putting yourself in the line. I know I should not ask this question, but I would love to. What happened to that? He is a retired police officer, and he didn't get into that 17 students, get killed in Florida. But do you think so? He was afraid, or that he has probably emotion on that day that he cannot move? Because sometimes it's happened, like me, when I'm almost get an accident, I cannot speak, I cannot say any words.
Right. I don't really know what happened out there in Florida. I know they're conducting a thorough investigation, but most of the time those individuals may have some kind of problems in the past, and sometimes that's their way of taking care of what's going on in their personal life. So I really can't comment on that at all because, of course, I don't know anything about the investigation. But I heard they're doing a thorough investigation from what I can see on TV.
That's very good. Well, the reason I invite the lieutenant here, the commander-in-chief of Highway Patrol California, is because I want them to know that it's not all the police are bad. All the police are not as other people think, that they just harass people in the highway or other places. There's a bad cops and there's a good cops. So lieutenant said, well, that's the reason why we're enforcing to have this meeting all the time, to let this, all the officers, that they cannot be harsh sometimes, Like me, one time I got a ticket and he heard my phone saying location, and he said, I'm talking on the phone already. And then he harassed me. I know who he is. He is from Washington.
Wow.
But what can I do? I cannot fight. I'm not from there.
Right. That's true.
He just pulled me over just like that. Why did you pull me over? I didn't do anything.
Right. Yeah, that's unfortunate that happened. But most officers are really, they're just trying to enforce the vehicle code. They'll see a violation and they'll try to make the appropriate stop to correct that behavior, the driving behavior.
So did you hear that, guys? Now I have a connection. Okay, I can run fast now, right? No, just kidding. Of course, I always follow the rules and regulation. I want to make sure, I do my speed, I want to make sure that I'm safe, And a lot of people, a lot of police also, they just want you to be in a safe side.
That's right. Very true. And it looks like you're a very safe driver. You wear your seatbelt all the time, and you leave early so you don't have to rush. So I think is awesome.
Yes. So sometimes actually I don't leave early.
You're not supposed to tell your viewers that.
Sometimes I'm always late. Hey, I want to accept that. Sometimes I'm always late, but I know you said you just want to do, you want to do second segment also.
No, I have another appointment I need to get to, so I do apologize. But my public affairs officers, information officers, they couldn't make it here, so I decided to show up. So at least we can have some type of interview and some type of a conversation, which was really great today.
And thank you so much for that. Once again, Lieutenant Efferson, Highway Patrol Commander here in the border of Nevada and California. Once again, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about, safety in our community.
Yes.
Once again, Lieutenant Efferson, thank you so much.
Of course, you're welcome. Thank you.